vlog viewers, and welcome back to our tour through Thailand. It's day 3 and 4, and we are still in the city of Bangkok. We are currently riding in what's called a tuk-tuk. It's like an open air cab that fits 3 average adults comfortably. We are a little bit broader in the shoulders than the average adult, I think, so we were a little bit snug in there. What you're seeing right now is Lumphini Park, and I wanted just to show you some of the sites around Bangkok. I don't have a lot of information on all of these locations, but a lot of times I think people focus on all the palaces and temples, and I wanted to just kind of show you some of the other buildings and stuff that we saw in Bangkok. There's a lot of great architecture. If you ever go to Thailand, as you'll probably see in some of these videos, you'll notice that there are a ton of statues and photos of the king and queen. Thailand is still a monarchy, and it's actually a very interesting time in Thailand because there was a coup about 2 years ago, and so the country is under military rule right now, and the king and queen are very, very important people in the country, as they should be, but the king is very sick right now, so there's a good chance that there might be a change in the guard, if you will. So it's a very interesting time in Thailand. And right here, you'll see the dragon costume dancing, and that's actually at the Iran Shrine, which, if any of you are familiar with the bombing that took place a few weeks actually before we went on our trip, that's where the first bombing took place. So that was a very, very crowded area, and the military presence was actually pretty heavy there. They are definitely on high alert in Thailand. Now we are at the Golden Mount. It's one of the most popular tourist destination in Bangkok, next to the Grand Palace and Wat Po, which you saw in the last video. It's a very important monastery in Thai culture, and I wanted to emphasize very because it seems like every person that we talked to that had a suggestion for us to see either a temple or a shrine or something in Thailand, they always talked about how it was very important or the most important. So it's kind of an ongoing joke between us three during our trip about, oh, this is a very important place for us to go. However, they say that this particular monastery is very important because it houses an important Buddha relic, which was given to King Rama V by the Indian government. And that Buddha relic name's probably going to be butchered, but it's called Siddhartha Gautama. And King Rama V actually took this to the Golden Mount, and so it remains housed there, along with some other very beautiful relics that I did not capture on video. Outside of the Golden Mount, the whole area actually is called Wat Srakisa, and next to it is a consecration hall where they would have funerals. And then this building, which is another temple, and there's actually a lady in here worshiping, but there's a very large and beautiful looking Buddha, as there is in several buildings throughout Thailand. Probably my favorite spot in Bangkok was this building, or this temple, Loha Prasat. Very beautiful and fairly large, but my favorite part about this was there are several levels to this building, and there's a spiral staircase in the middle, and each level you go up, it teaches you a little bit about Buddhism, and for somebody like myself, I don't know that much about Buddhism, so it was interesting for me to get a glimpse into the religion and kind of what they practice. And it talked a lot about meditation and the 4 or 5 pillars of Buddhism. So that's kind of why I really liked this location, and also the building was very beautiful, and you got some great panoramic views of the city. But that's going to do it for our time in Bangkok. I want to thank you all for watching. We're off to Chiang Mai next. Hopefully you'll join us, and we'll see you next time. Feeling like I just found a huge treasure chest. I used to never sweat death, now I trip about it. This life's too good for me to even live without it. It's so surreal, and it ain't about the dough or the deal. It's about the feeling in your soul that you feel when that little feeling in your soul becomes real.